Hey Soul Tribes, this is Solstice here, and today I'm going to tell you about the 6 ingredients that I add to my plant-based protein powder that actually help me to feel younger in my body so that I can feel like a kid again. I'm a morning person, and so I found that after I'd had my coffee, I was ready to just rock and roll, get started on a project that I felt inspired to do that morning. And then I'd be like, oh, I need some protein after this coffee. What am I gonna eat? I have to make some eggs, maybe some yogurt. I don't know, like it just seemed like there was a lot of cleanup, there was a lot of thinking about it, and it would just kind of like take another hour of my morning before I could get going on things. So I found that this protein drink after my coffee, so if you want to see my coffee routine and what I do for my coffee with the MCT oil, you can find it in this link right here. And after I took my protein powder, all I had to do was just clean up a mug and I was done. And it was only $1.50 for all the spices that I'm going to tell you about in this recipe to have breakfast every morning. And it would last me for at least 5 hours before I would need to eat again. Before, if I just had some yogurt or just some eggs, I would have to eat like in the next 2 hours, I'd be hungry again. So when I combine the MCT oil with this plant-based protein powder with the 21 grams, I just could go a long time without having to stop and prepare another meal and clean up after it. And part of feeling like a kid again is having more time to actually get in that zone and not have to think about meal preparation. So let's go to the kitchen and get started. Okay, so I start out with a container that I can just reuse. I actually reuse this collagen container here. Because I found that the collagen didn't have a good impact on my body. You might have a different experience. And I actually use a plant-based protein called Orgain that has the superfoods and the probiotics in it. I like the vanilla. I actually add my own cacao powder, organic fermented cacao powder with the antioxidants and the mood lifting, and I like that better than buying the Orgain's chocolate version. So that's how I work it. So I start out with the serving size is 2 scoops, so I just times it by however many scoops I can fit into my reusable container. And I set this up so that I can travel with it. I've gone to Mexico with a Ziploc bag full of this stuff, and I also set it up so that I don't have to spend my morning measuring out everything every morning, so that it's really quick and easy. And then I put in a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon actually helps with lowering my blood sugar levels and also my blood pressure. So I really like cinnamon. It's also great for boosting your immune system. Many other benefits. I do a teaspoon of organic ginger root. I really like Natural Grocers because they have this really great bulk section for their organic spices. Teaspoon of that in the container. And there is turmeric. Now the Orgain already has some turmeric in it, but I add a whole other teaspoon of turmeric in there. Now turmeric, and you can see it has the 4% curcumin. So both ginger and turmeric and even the cinnamon are really helpful with your inflammation. And inflammation is really what causes like what I call old age disease. It's heart disease, cancer, arthritis, things like that, your immune system dropping. All of these things are a really great preventative if you're taking them every day. It's like taking an ibuprofen every day. And instead of having to take the ibuprofen because you're doing this as a daily routine, you really have a chance of having your body just feeling really good. For me, like my muscles feel really good, my joints feel really good, and I just overall feel really good in my body by taking these spices. So what makes the turmeric bioavailable is black pepper. So I put in a 1/4 teaspoon of that. And then I add in some salt, which has a lot of minerals in it. This is from an ancient seabed here in Utah. It's local. I really like real salt. And that just kind of adds flavor, obviously, but also just gives you lots of minerals. And then finally, I put in some maca powder. Maca powder is so great for when you're getting older to help regulate your hormones. And I put in 2 teaspoons of this. It just also helps boost your libido. It's just a really great overall feeling good, boosting your mood powder. So that's the whole thing. And then I just shake it up. Once you're done mixing it all up inside your reusable container, then all you need to do is add water that is not chlorinated because you don't want to kill the probiotics that are in the Orgain. You just add a little bit of water to your mug, and I just reuse my coffee mug. So after I just had my coffee, all I do is just add water, and then I add in the 2 scoops for the protein powder, but then also a half a scoop to make up for all of the spices that I've now added. And then you just take, I use a fork. It's very, very simple. I just keep it super simple. I don't use like the special protein powder shaking containers that you can buy. And then you only have 1 mug to clean. Thank you for joining me, Soul Tribe. If you found some value out of this video of my morning routine that will help you feel like a kid again, please like my video and comment below if you found that this particular recipe really helped you. Subscribe and be part of my tribe. Catch you later, Soul Tribe.